Hello to all my friends on YouTube. It's shibbyrob here, and this video is going to be a PCGS unboxing. I sent out a submission in December of 2021 to PCGS to get graded. It is on the modern economy tier. I sent them out on, and I got them back the 21st of March 2022, so about a 3-month turnaround. But I will mention that it was the modern economy, which has a long turnaround time. Also, 2 of the coins in here were attributed for varieties, which makes it take a little bit longer. So it's about what I expected as far as turnaround time. And I was pleasantly surprised with this submission that I didn't have any major problems with it. We have 8 coins, and it came in this gold PCGS 35th anniversary box, which was pretty cool. There were 8 coins total, and all of them got number grades, no details grades, and so I was happy about that. So really quickly, guys, as quickly as I can anyhow, I'm going to go through these coins and show you what happened. What grades I got, and a little bit of information on some of the coins. So we'll start out with the first one, which is a Susan B. Anthony dollar. This one is a 1981 S. This was out of a 1981 proof set. And this is a proof 69 deep Cameo type 2. Now the type 2 for 1981 is definitely more valuable for all coins in the proof set. Susan B. Anthony is one that's worth sending in if you have a 69 deep Cameo type 2. Actually though, when I sent this in, I was a little bit surprised because when I looked at it, thought it was going to be either a 68 deep Cameo or a 69. So when it got to 69, I was pleased with that. I was hopeful that it'd be a 69, but I kind of thought it might be a 68. But it's a beautiful coin, very nice condition, and it is 81S Type 2. And now we'll show you guys a little bit of the information on the PCGS website about that coin. Okay, so this is a PCGS number. It's 1981S Susan B. Anthony dollar Type 2. Proof 69 deep Cameo, and there are 4,500 with this grade, 480 graded higher. Current PCGS price guide value is $160, which is a very good price for a Susan B. Anthony dollar, and I don't expect I'll get quite that much when I sell this coin. This is one that I sent in that I don't plan on keeping. I did plan on selling this coin when I sent it in. So I don't think I'll get quite 160, but I think I'll get a decent amount for it, and I was really happy with that submission. Okay, so we'll put that one back. So then the next coin, this one was a little bit of an experiment. And with this coin, I was saying to myself, I need to trust my gut. When I see a coin that looks exceptional to me, maybe we'll send it in. And I saw in a mint set this 1996 Philadelphia quarter, and it is stunning. It's the nicest quarter that I've ever seen, I think, clad quarter. There is no marks in the fields. There are very small marks on Washington's head. It's absolutely beautiful. And I looked at a lot of pictures of quarters in slabs that were graded from this time period, and I figured it was going to be a 67 or 68, and it came back MS67, which was fantastic. That's a great grade for a Washington quarter. Unfortunately, the step that I missed in this process was, oops, it's got a discount now. The step that I missed in this discount was I should have done some research as to value, and I'll show you guys why. So this is the quarters, Washington quarters clad. And here you see we have the 1996 Philadelphia, and in MS67 it's worth $22, which is a big bummer. But I was in the right ballpark. I think it could have been a 68. It's really difficult to tell the difference between a 67 and a 68 for me. And I think it could have been a 68, but I wasn't unhappy with the 67 because if you look at other dates, so the 96 was $22 and $28 in MS67. But if you look at the other dates before they started with the state quarters, you'll see that 67s are valuable in every other year. So even a 98 is $75, the 98 Philly. The 97 Philly's $125. The 95 Philly's $135. The 94 is $650. $235 for the 93. And you'll see that, like in this 67 row, they're all high prices, except for 1996. So that was the part of the research that I missed that I really should have done more on. The one thing that's nice, though, is I think that leaves this coin a chance of going up in value when it becomes older, right? I mean, right now it's still a modern coin. It's only 25 years old, and it's a fantastic grade, and this is one that may be worth a decent amount of money in the future. We'll see what happens. So either way, it was kind of an experiment. It would have been nice if it was a different year or if the 96s were as valuable, but that's not the way it turned out. Either way, I was happy to learn that my eye is pretty good because it was a 67, which is a great grade for a quarter. Okay, next up we had 2020W. This was one of 3 W quarters that I sent in. This is the Marsh Billings Rockefeller. This one came back MS65, and that's about what I expected, so no surprises there. The Marsh Billings still have a fairly high value, so this one in 65 I believe is about $75-$80, so that's not bad at all. The next one that I have is an MS64 American Memorial. Now this is one that I kind of plan on just putting into my personal collection. I knew it wasn't, probably wasn't a 65. It's got a few more marks than the others, but it's the American Memorial Park, and I'm happy to have one slabbed, so that was very cool. Okay, now we'll get into some different coins. This was my only disappointment from this submission, and I learned a lesson on this one. So this is a coin. This is from a SMS set, 1966. Let's see if it'll focus. And yeah, there we go. It's a 1966 SMS set, and it graded SP66. Now, I sent this coin in because I was convinced it was Cameo. I was sure that this coin had a Cameo on it. I was just convinced. And the lesson that I've learned is I'm going to quit chasing cameos. Because when I think I'm going to get a Cameo grade, I just don't. This is also... I talked a little bit in my last video about a nickel that I thought was Cameo, and perhaps I should have cleaned it. And I want to, it's down here in the microscope, I want to expand on that a little bit more and tell you guys exactly what I mean. In general, I don't think that cleaning coins is a good thing to do. And in fact, I don't clean coins, and that's part of why I didn't, is because I don't have the skill to correctly conserve a coin. And by cleaning it, when I'm saying this in this particular instance, I'm only talking about dipping it with acetone to remove haze or toning, stuff like that. And I don't have that skill to do it, so I didn't do it. Now, this is a coin that I think should have been conserved before it was sent in, because I stand by the fact, after seeing it back, that I think it's a Cameo, but there is some haze in the fields. And I think if this coin was dipped, that haze would disappear and the fields would become black, which I think would make the devices seem even frostier than they seem already. And then I believe it would get a Cameo. I 100% think this coin is a Cameo. I thought the graders would see past the haze in the fields, but apparently they don't. So I'm done messing around, and until I find someone who knows what they're doing as far as conserving, I'm not chasing Cameos anymore. If I find someone who can conserve things or teach me how to do it well, so that this coin could be acetone dipped to remove the haze in the fields, and that Cameo will come out, I'm not going to send in coins that I'm chasing Cameos anymore. That being said, I got an SP66. It's a pretty good grade, 1966 nickel, and it will probably stay in my personal collection. It is a beautiful coin, even though it didn't grade as I thought it would. Next up, guys, is a coin that I had graded for a friend of mine. This was a channel subscriber sent me this coin, asked me to send it in and have it graded. This is a 1972 Lincoln Wheat cent. It has a double die obverse. This double die obverse is the FS108. They graded it AU50, and this is a coin that he found coin roll hunting. And my microscope sometimes has trouble showing doubling, so I don't know if it will or not, but I'm going to try to get this in on the doubling to show you guys. There are many different double die obverses for the 72. This one is the 108, and it mainly has to do with the In God. And we'll expand this a little bit. So the doubling, there you go, is very strong on the In God, the I and the N, and the G and the O and D. But the doubling is definitely there, and it is a very cool coin. And again, graded AU50 brown. It is his first double die obverse that he found and had graded, that he found in coin roll hunts, and I think that's pretty cool. So that one, again, graded for a friend, a subscriber to the channel, and that'll be getting sent to him today. So there we go. Okay, next coin up. This is one that I've had for quite a while. I found this coin roll hunting maybe 2 years ago, and I decided I was going to finally send one off to get it graded. I have a couple 1972D with the no FG. This one happened to be the best of them, as far as completely missing the FG designer's initials. We'll bring that up. The designer's initials would normally be between his left leg and the tail. As you can see, there's nothing there. So this is the 1972 no FG. This one graded AU58, which was great. I thought it had a chance at mint state, and if it's 58, it probably did. It was probably right on the verge of being a mint state coin, but it got AU58, which is great. And we'll show you a little bit about that on Coin Facts. So let's bring this up onto the screen. So this is the number 147888. Variety is 411635 because it's the no FG. It's a 1972D no FG FS901 Washington or Kennedy half dollar. It's graded AU58. There are 22 graded in this grade, AU58, with 22 graded higher. and the PCGS price guide value is $425. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is a coin that I found coin roll hunting. So I was pretty happy about that, and also I'm noticing there is a very robust market for these coins. I've actually seen a couple of them sell in AU for decent amounts of money on eBay in the last few weeks. So very cool, and I'm happy to have it. And one thing I want to mention with that, though, guys, is as far as I know, for the NoFG, that designer's initials has to be totally polished off. So if you have what you think is a NoFG, please go to a dealer or someone who's good with varieties and have them look at it closely, because I believe the FG has to be completely missing to get the attribution, and of course without the attribution the value's not there. So be careful about that before you start sending them in. There are a lot of 72 NoFGs out there that are just a very weak FG and will not be worth the money, unfortunately. Okay, and the last coin in this submission is the last of the W quarters. This one was a 2019 War in the Pacific. Again, this just happened to be the nicest one that I owned, so I decided to send it in for my permanent collection. I got MS65, and I'm pretty happy with that. So guys, that is my PCGS unboxing for the day. All in all, as I said before, I think this one went very well. I think I made less mistakes with this submission than I have with other submissions in the past. I'm constantly learning. Every time I send a submission in, I'm getting better. And so it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at shibbyrob@gmail.com or leave a comment down below, and be happy to talk to you about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, have an awesome night.